The sound slices through the fog like a blade, shrill and merciless. It shakes you awake on a straw mat, makes your heart pound faster than your feet can carry you. Round you, other children scramble, thin arms, hollow eyes, bare feet slapping against the stone floor. The overseer's stick cracks against the wall, reminding you all, late feet mean no food. You shiver as the dawn air seeps through broken windows. There is no warmth. The soot from yesterday clings to your hair, to your dress, to your lungs. You cough, dry and rasping, and then you run, because if you don't, stick will find your back. The factory looms at the end of the alley, its chimneys belching black smoke into a sky already gray. The air smells of coal and sweat, a stink that never fades. The door yawns wide, swallowing you whole. Inside, the noise is unbearable. Iron clatters, wheels grind, pistons hiss. The machines never sleep. Their teeth are sharper than wolves, their hunger endless. You are smaller than the others. That makes you valuable. It means you can crawl where grown men cannot. The overseer thrusts a rag into your hands. Under he barks, pointing at the spinning frames. Quickly, girl, you drop to your knees. The floor is slick with oil. The machine roars above you, spindles worry so close you feel the wind of there. Blades across your cheek. You push the rag into the gears, wiping away soot, praying the wheel does not catch your hair. A boy once failed to crawl fast enough. His scream still echoes in your ears. They carried him out in silence, his arm twisted, useless. By evening, another boy had taken his place. Here, there are no names, only bodies. The hours stretch like chains. You scrub, you sweep, you crawl. The noise rattles your bones until you can no longer tell where the machine ends, and you begin. Your ears ring, your head throbs. When you close your eyes, you still see wheels turning, endless, merciless. The overseers pace like prison guards, sticks ready in their fists. Sometimes they don't even need to strike. Just the shadow of the stick is enough to make a child work faster. You see little hands bleed against jagged metal. You hear sobs muffled beneath the clamor. But no one dares stop at noon. There is no food, only a tin cup of water passed around. Each child gulping quickly before the overseer snatches it away. Your stomach cramps. Hunger claws at your insides until you feel hollow, nothing but skin. Stretched over bones, a girl beside you, maybe 9, maybe 10, leans close. Her hair is matted, her lips cracked. Hold your breath when the cotton flies, she whispers. Her voice is thin, trembling, else it cuts your lungs. Did you not? Though it's too late. Fibers already choke your throat. They float in the air like tiny ghosts, invisible until they clog your breath. You cough, spit gray phlegm into the rag, and keep wiping. Another child falls faint beside the loom. The overseer drags him up by the collar, slaps him hard until he stumbles back to work. No rest, no mercy. When your head droops, the stick cracks against your shoulders. Faster, the overseer snarls. Lazy rats don't last long here. You do not answer. You only work. Time drips like tar, the light. Outside fades, but inside the factory, there is no night or die only. The whir of machines. By evening, your body is numb. The wheels finally grind to a halt, only to start again tomorrow. Children stagger out into the smog, eyes glassy, skin gray with dust. Some limp, some cough blood into their palms, quickly wiping it on their clothes so no one sees. The weaker. Not welcome here. You walk home barefoot, your dress sticking to your sweat, your hands raw and bleeding. The alley smells of rot and waste. But even that is sweeter than the factory's air. Your mother waits by the door of your one-room lodging. Her face is lined with sorrow, her hands cracked from washing clothes for pennies. She pulls you close, kisses your forehead. Did you eat? She asks. You shake your head. She presses a crust of bread into your palm. It is stale, hard, but you chew slowly, savoring every bite. It tastes of survival. Her eyes glisten as she smooths your hair. One day, love, she whispers, we'll leave this place. But you know she is lying. Hope is the only thing cheaper than bread. Night falls. The city groans around U-carts rumbling, chimneys coughing, smoke, drunks shouting in the streets. The air is heavy with coal dust, seeping through cracks in the walls. You lie on your mat, your bones aching, your ears still ringing from the machines. The straw scratches your skin, but you are too tired to move. You stare at the ceiling, watching shadows crawl across it as rats scuttle in the corners. Mother hums softly a lullaby that no longer comforts, her voice broken with exhaustion. You close your eyes. Sleep comes, but it is not rest. Sleep is only the silence before the bell, and as your breath slows, you wonder if tomorrow you will wake at all, if the machines will finally claim you as they have claimed so many before. The bell tears you from your dreams. It is not the gentle bell of a church, nor the tinkling bell of a shepherd's herd. It is harsh, metallic, demanding. It's a kind of sound that does not ask you to rise, it orders you. Your eyes burn. Your body aches. Every bone in you screams to stay on the mat, to let the bell ring without you. But you know what happens to children who do not answer the call? You've seen them beaten. No. You've seen them vanish, so you drag yourself up. The air outside is colder than yesterday. Frost coats the cobblestones, crunching under bare feet as you run. Your breath hangs in front of you in small white clouds. The factory waits, its chimneys spitting fire into the pale dawn sky. Inside, the noise slams into you. It is louder than the day before, louder than memory can hold. You wonder if silence exists anywhere in the world beyond these walls. The overseer doesn't speak much today. He doesn't need to. The stick in his hand does the talking. He points at the floor. You know what that means? You drop to your knees, crawl beneath the worry frames. The machine roars above you, its jaws snapping open and shut. Your hair swings. Loose, you tuck it back quickly, heart racing. You know, a girl who didn't, she is gone now. Ours blur. Children stumble. Some faint. The overseer's boot kicks them upright. Those who cannot stand are dragged away. No one asks where. Beside you, the girl who warned you about the cotton fibers is coughing harder. Each cough rattles her chest like old wood about to split. She presses a rag to her mouth, hides the blood before the overseer sees. At the next break, barely a moment stolen, as the machines are oiled, she leans toward you. It's in my lungs, she whispers. Feels like knives. Want to tell her to stop working, to rest, but rest is death? You both know it, so you only nod. By noon, the air is so thick with dust it feels like swallowing stones. You hold your breath as long as you can, but your lungs burn. You cough, spit gray sludge, wipe it away before the overseer notices. The machines shriek. Hey. Wheel jams, sparks fly. The overseer shouts for a boy to miss. You think his name was to crawl inside? He is small, quick, clever, but the wheel groans again. A scream rips through the clamor. The machine shudders, then stills. When they drag him out, he is limp, his face twisted in pain. His arm dangles at a wrong angle. His eyes are wide but unsaned. The overseer curses not for the boy, but for the broken wheel. Get him out, he snaps. You press your rag to the blood-streaked boards. The red seeps into the fabric, warm. Against your hands, your stomach twists. You want to cry, but the sound would only bring the stick, so you scrub, and you scrub. And when the stain finally fades, you realize the boy's place is already filled. The day drags on. Each hour feels heavier than the last. Machines demand more, as if they can sense your weakness. Your arms tremble, your knees sting. Cotton clogs your throat. When dusk finally comes, you stumble into the street. The smog hangs low, lit by the glow of coal fires. You can barely walk. Your legs feel carved from stone. At home, your mother waits. She sees the blood on your hands, the grime on your face. Her eyes darken. How many? She asks. You shake. Your head. You cannot say the number, cannot say the name. She pulls you close, her body thin but warm. One day, love, she whispers again, will leave this place. You close your eyes against her chest, but you do not believe her. That night you dream of Thomas. His eyes stare at you, wide, accusing. His voice is a whisper through the roar of machines. Why did you live when I did not? You wake with tears on your face. But there is no time for grief. The bell rings again. Days blur into weeks. Weeks into months. Children vanish one by one. Some to the machines. Some to sickness. Some simply disappear. No one speaks their names. Silence is safer. You grow thinner, harder, older than your years. At night, when your mother hums her lullaby, you no longer feel like the child she sings to. You are something else now. Part machine, part ghost. But somewhere deep inside, a spark remains. The memory of running in fields. The taste of bread, not stale. The warmth of your mother's arms. The hope that one day, somehow, you will be free. One evening, as the machines grind to a halt, you hear whispers among the older children. Talk of reform. Talk of inspectors from the city. Talk of change. You want to believe? Want to imagine a world where no child crawls beneath the frames? You have seen too much, lost too many still. As you walk home through the fog, you let the thought linger. Just long enough to feel like more than a cog in the endless wheel. That night you lie on your mat, the air is heavy with smoke, rats scratch in the corners. Your mother hums the lullaby again, her voice weak, breaking. You close your eyes and whisper the words yourself. Not for comfort, not for sleep, but for survival, because tomorrow the bell will ring again, and you must answer. Imagine if this was your life sold into labor, forced to crawl beneath machines, each day a gamble between survival and death. Would you have survived the factory, or would it have swallowed you whole? For more untold stories like this, subscribe now to Refound Legacy. Your story starts here.